Hello, today we'll be covering the two topics on Duolingo, greetings and food. The first greeting we'll come across is, I'm Tanaka, nice to meet you. Tanaka desu, yoroshiku. The first part, as we learnt from the previous video, is Tanaka, I am. The latter half, yoroshiku, simply translates as, please remember me. Tanaka desu, yoroshiku. Here we have two parting phrases. The first, sayonara, and also ayasumi nasai. Sayonara is used as a formal goodbye. However, there is a degree of finality in its usage, and it should only be used if you don't plan to see the other person again in the near future. Ayasumi nasai is a farewell for general use in the evening, and means good night. Onigaishimasu, which means please. Domo arigato. Thank you very much. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. You often see people casually just use ohayo. Gomen nasai means I am sorry, and it's what you'd use to apologize for an action you've performed. The formal greeting for the evening is konbanwa. Good evening. The translation of please that they're asking for here is onigaishimasu, which is the form you use when you're asking someone politely to do something for you. The translation of sorry that they're looking for here is sumimasen, which is the form you'd use when trying to gain someone's attention, for example. Domo, the short form of domo arigato. I eat meat and vegetables. The subject here is meat and vegetables. Niku, meat, vegetables, yasai. We'll interspace them with the equivalent for and, which as we covered in the previous video is to. Niko to yasai. As we've set our topic, we now need a marker. The meat and vegetables are being eaten, so we need to show an action is occurring. And to do this we use wo, which in usage will just sound like o. If we had just used the wa marker as before, or a, it would translate as meat and vegetables eating, and doesn't make much sense. The verb for eating is tabimasu. So altogether, niku to yasai wo tabimasu. Is this water? While English is a subject-verb-object language, Japanese goes by a subject-object-verb order. In this sentence, the subject we are drawing attention to is the location. This, used if an object is close by to you, is translated as kore, and must then be followed by the particle marker, and in this case it is wa. The translation for water, as written in kanji here, is mizu. This ka finalizes the statement as we are asking a question. Is this water? Kore wa mizu desu ka? In the previous video we had the statement, I can speak Japanese. To turn a positive statement into a negative statement, you simply replace the verb ending mas with masen. In this example we changed to speak hanasemasu into can't speak hanasemasen. I cannot speak Japanese. Nihongo wa hanasemasen. The translation for which is dore, and as it's a question we add des and ka, so literally it would mean which is it? A favourite from Michinoku, dore desu ka? Which one? Just as kore was used for this, for that you would use sore. And going by the structure we covered earlier, we're saying that, what is it? Or to flow a little better for us, what is that? Sore wa nani desu ka? While this has the same meaning as the previous statement, what is that? Instead of sore, we're using are. Are is used when the object you're talking about is far away from both you and the person that you're talking to. Are wa nani desu ka? Are to are o kudasai. Using what we just covered, are to are would mean that and that. The subject marker used is o, so that would also infer that an action is taking place. Kudasai translates to please, but has more of an instruction inflection than onegaishimasu. So the speaker is asking for that and that please. Are to are wo kudasai. This time, as we're confirming that we do eat vegetables, it's simply yasai wo tabimasu. The new vocab here is gohan, which means rice. And the sentence is saying, gohan wa tabimasen. I do not eat rice. Tea, or green tea to be more precise, is ocha. The statement we're presented with is a negative, so replacing our verb ending mas with masen. Unlike last time though, we're not eating the tea, we're drinking. So tabimasu becomes nomimasu, the verb to drink, and it's negative nomimasen. I do not drink tea. Ocha wa nomimasen. The final sentence we'll cover today introduces the word for fish, sakana. This goes along with meat, niku, once again as our subjects. Meat and fish, niku to sakana. We're saying we don't eat them, so we again use the negative for eating, tabimasen. Niku to sakana wa tabimasen. I don't eat meat or fish. And that covers greetings and food. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.